When did you realize your parent became exactly what they swore they'd never be? My mom raised me with one sacred rule. I will always listen to you and believe you, because when I was your age, something terrible happened to me, and no one believed me, and it destroyed me. She told me the story when I was 16, how her uncle had touched her inappropriately at a family gathering, how her parents said she was making things up for attention, and how it aided her for years watching him at Christmas dinners while she was labeled the troublemaker. She held my face that day and promised she'd never become them, and she did. When teachers said I was lying about homework, she'd march into school demanding to see their grade book. When a kid accused me of stealing his Game Boy in 5th grade, she believed me even before they found it in his other backpack. For 20 years, she kept that promise. Until the night I found my girlfriend Sophia screwing her coworker in our bed. I come home early from a work trip. She didn't hear me over the music. I stood there in the doorway watching my 3-year relationship implode while she moaned someone else's name. When I finally spoke, she scrambled off him so fast she fell off the bed. I threw her clothes at her and told her to get out. The guy was already running for the door while Sophia was crying, begging, saying it was a mistake, but I just kept repeating, "Get out," until she left. 2 hours later, while I sat on my couch trying to process what happened, my phone rang. Mom. She was screaming before I even said hello, raging about texts and photos Sophia had shown her. Evidence of my cheating. Messages from a girl at my gym, nude pics, and time stamps. My stomach dropped as I tried to explain that Sophia was lying, that I just caught her with another man. She said you'd say that. Cheaters always accuse their partners of what they're doing. Classic projection. When I begged her to believe me and reminded her of her promise, she cut me off. Don't you dare use that against me. This is completely different. She had proof. The line went dead. The next few months were hell. Mom spread her version to everyone and soon my grandparents were calling me disgusting, saying my father would be ashamed looking down from heaven. Sophia became a fixture at every family event. My mom insisted she couldn't punish Sophia for my mistakes, so I wasn't invited to Thanksgiving or Christmas anymore. My childhood bedroom became Sophia's regular guest room where she would cry on my mother's shoulder about how I'd betrayed her. That's how I learned to celebrate everything alone, ordering takeout and unable to comprehend how my mother could inflict the very pain she'd endured. She knew exactly how it felt to be disbelieved, to have your truth dismissed. Yet she'd chosen to do the same to me. The woman who'd built our relationship on the promise of belief had become her own parents, only worse because she did it with full knowledge of the devastation it would cause. Slowly, I rebuilt. I found a therapist who helped me process the double betrayal and moved across town where memories didn't ambush me in every room. I learned to cook holiday meals for one and exist in the world as someone without a mother. The hardest part was learning to trust again. Every new relationship felt like a minefield, leaving me wondering if they'd lie or if anyone would believe me if they did. Time scarred over wounds without truly healing them, and after a year, I met Melinda at a conference. She was brilliant and funny with this warmth that drew people in, and best of all, she didn't know my history. To her, I was just Jake, not someone's disappointing son. We took things slow, and she never pushed when I was vague about family. 6 months in, I realized I was falling for her, while simultaneously grieving that I couldn't share it with anyone. I didn't have a mom to call anymore, just a woman who shared my DNA and had chosen my cheating ex over me. 2 years after that night, my phone rang at 1 a.m. Mom's number. She was sobbing so hard I could barely understand her. Sophia had gotten drunk at wine night and started laughing about how stupid my mother was, how easy it was to fake those screenshots. She'd confessed everything while my mother sat there, realizing she destroyed her relationship with her son over a lie. Mom begged for forgiveness, said she knew she'd failed me, became exactly what she swore she'd never be. She wanted to fix things and meet whoever was in my life now. Please come home. Please let me fix this. I looked at Melinda sleeping beside me and told my mom, I can't, because I found someone who keeps their promises and loves me. I won't risk you destroying what we have the same way you destroyed what we had. Her silence was answer enough. You would have loved Melinda, I said quietly. She's everything you used to say you wanted from me. It's a shame you'll never meet her. Then I hung up and blocked the number. I know she probably can't look at herself in the mirror without seeing her parents staring back. But that's not my ghost to carry anymore. She chose Sophia's lie over my truth, and now she gets to keep it.